we matter. You are going to hang king wa. Bena abo you be kuni. Okay, as a ban. Who we working on? Because they are going to be tough for crime against humanity. Hey, me take here. Am I useless to be your bad friend? Am I a need computer to be your bad friend? Am I a slave to be your bad friend? You think you are writing one bad thing? When I watch me enemy Donald Trump, he why me away. You want to show even Yagun and Donald Trump. The two me yamas US enemy go the surrey. I see me way my bonnet. Yes, so here enemy go the surrey. Number one enemy of your kingdom. It is Donald Trump. The better people in this very world are enemy to your king. We will not allow such a nuisance to be a part of our struggle. For what? You don't know or because it cares for you people too much. Nonsense. How will I be until before we go? Very maybe anti-vast. Everywhere in your vaccine this one. That anything no matter bad. Now bringing all of them down. Humanity should flourish. It's not about you guys here. It's all about we as a people that have our brain set out of our head. Well, all in your exist. Nonsense. Bring it on. I tell you how you do now. How you do now. The only one there to be crisis so that they will go there and show their chest. Number women. That's what they always do. They always want to go so that when there is crisis, about women where yes, that we just run out. They always want you to validate them as if we need a lasting solution to every problem. What I'm doing, I'm not doing it because I want to be famous. No. That's not what I'm doing. I'm not doing for you to call me celebrity. That's why I do the most hardest part of it. If you look at it, then my now. I got my work and I will soon get to the building. I'll come in no sooner than I told you years ago. Even about your own private life, I want you about it. How about they do you? They do you well. You thought it's a joke. Oh yeah. You think it's joking. You thought it's a normal side. Whereby you just send your alien. Why you go with your picture like that? What you're talking about also then all our. You say when your cloud is full, when your cloud is full, your raiment is full. It's time for our liberation, and the time is now. Mohammed Ben Shema is a multi-billionaire. Just the same way your Oba is a multi-billionaire. Tell me one press conference about now. They've tried. I go back see me enemy they created. Rather than they give award to somebody not think be. As if the person I go be is a head of terrorism or a head of terrorists. The Agboba see me the other day, one of their weather captain gave an award because one of our brothers were slapped in the UK. Now what has changed? Now tomorrow if America call you a moron, if Donald Trump call you a moron tomorrow, who will a moron? How are you showing to us that you are not a moron when you don't even know you have a problem? Exodus 14:14. God will, all of them are praying now for Jesus Christ that died at the age of 33 to come and clear their bushes and give them a good husband. And pray though that their husband will always love them. They are praying. You were doing Christmas, showcasing your uniform, your Father Christmas uniform. People were launching, doing surveillance on when are we going to be launching. As soon as they get the command from Donald Trump, oh yeah, they launched. The oil they have been drawing from Nigeria, now they started dismantling their camp, the terrorist camp. Now what are you not supposed to do? As an indigene who you have been OCC, be ready now because their base is being dismantled. They have to say that they are not powerless. To make sure you clear them away from your bushes. Donald Trump is not coming to Doha or Dubovu in Uronegbe. Donald Trump is not coming to Ewosi. He's a immediate who died an amigo or can mobilize the war. No, we're going to struggle to make sure the whole Fulani in Ewosi are clear. A date of your own because you won't done. That's what you're supposed to do now. That's what all localities should do. Because they are shepherds. The Kenyans, they are dismantling them already. You have to switch into action from different locations. And stop this your social media news. If you are staggering me, feeling it's not going to cause any solution. Your problem is going to keep on increasing. Then the calamity that is to come, January 2026, then they are raw. The big one, my red, the big one. Then, again, when did Donald Trump come into power? When here? The same time, the terror whatever that is in Venezuela, Our go get here wodo. The one in Nigeria I go here wodo. The one in what do they call this thing? What they call this thing? Somalia. ISIS in a road. I will go get it. Now tell me what the D0WN are doing with their second God. So what mami your part tangible here la dianu wa for the now to make sure your life is safe. Don't you see how my activism helping everybody? Tell me, since you have been advocating, any of your activism will have yielded fruit. I fought against suggestion. Islamization, we fought against it. Fulanization, we fought against it. A white man from somewhere who is not your king. He's not seeing your problem, giving you a lasting solution. But your second God, you call your slave because of that man. He has nothing to do for you today. He has nothing to do for you. Useless people. I told you now we make peace. Terrorists, you got terrorists, everybody. If they do where one bubble way, why is it not be condemning the buying of our people by Fulani? As your palace one day, someone have got it to say where Odumumu no will not about you, all they could lay costs on is a cuckoo. Is a cuckoo problem that beautifies you. That's all of them today. They are senseless abroad. All of them. Majority of them, they are very senseless. That's why there was one DC they brought out one time during this very agenda of the one common for population. I don't want to use the main language. When they say African people are deplorable, they are not useful, they are this and that. It was a D0WN that what they were talking about. Because they've already seen them that no we are Hoyanga. Imagine somebody from a different continent. We contribute money. Now they have no way. But the man you worship, Hashama Donald Trump, may God bless you. The founding fathers of America, may you live long. Udu women or talk by all our fathers who are in this struggle, all our mothers who are in this struggle. You don't get who are they work more than then your father is still appearing to you in the dream. But when God view him, how you go number no you give you a conviction where of him that still make you to claim it today. There is one idiot who is your second God. Now God will punish that your papa for where he did. It's a useless father who are not still and when normally open up your heart for your dad, no work on you and give you a different mindset. No make it where nobody is God. Go and look at all of them. Frustrated, bro, very frustrated. How many of you can still run 100 meters today? Would do a mark my father would do? Even I idiot, you are forcing us. A picture Donald Trump right now supposed to be in a war. I'm with you, your room, I what day. I think the jumping from tree to tree of a baby monkey does not make him a bamboo start. At least we appreciate you for this one making that way away. They talk all your idiotic content creator. I saw so worried this morning. Now we're already so worried, Mangalia. Nagi go on one. But me come so worried. So worried cannot even do local government in Nigeria. Not in this land. She was so worried, please, that is Sarah reporting. No other way come here. That these people, they know what they are doing. They only want to do something. How do I make kudos to them? Look at it. This is a Sarah reporter. Look at him. Let me tell you what he posts. He says so worried condemns U.S. airstrike in northwest Nigeria as as reckless, imperialist, and extremely dangerous. Because so worried want to always come when there is crisis. He do protest. He saw this one. He saw this one. Everybody will just be hailing him. So worried. So worried. Very blind, powerful, seven. Today, there are still some parts in Burkina Faso. Terrorists are still attacking them. You know the problem Nigeria have. Even when the leader of the Burkina Faso, they have already united together to make sure they fight insurgency and terrorism. If you go to Emir of Kano, sympathizer. If you go to Benin Palace, headquarter. Everywhere, they don't do anything about it. If you go Sultan Sokoto, headquarter. Now tell me how you go to survive the nonsense. They've already promised people that so worried. If we Fulani, this very country does not affect you. After all, your children are in America, they're already citizens. What about you? No, you're not parents of America. Some of all these content creators you see, they promise them. I saw the other small boy and one in my big bar. I will not talk to them. No one said no. He's surprised. America came unnoticed. Even Nicolas Maduro ye with base of Venezuela is on the run. You can't do American army. American immediate you. We are talking about the Restored Republic of the United States of America, where the 1776 Constitution of the Restored Republic is being interpreted to everyone. It's time for humanity to flourish. Where America will go to somewhere during Obama, when NATO was, when they were ravaging everywhere, they are trying to still compare America. It was NATO that by Muammar Gaddafi. Donald Trump right now is crumbling NATO. WHO, precisely by January, America, here you with WHO. All the three-letter world agency, UN, and all of that, it has been crumbled. The man brought in good governance. Whatever you are, you to take care of yourself. Now, what they are alien. What it takes America go it for them to leave their soil, going to another place. The millions it took them. You get you get at all. Because your father cannot contribute to your well-being, but you can contribute for your father's well-being. Not making away bomb. One thing I do is not getting clear. It is time for salvation for humanity, and nothing can stop what is coming. Not even your father, not demons can stop it. Nobody can stop it. That's why I keep on reiterating it all the time. You can't stop what is coming. You can't stop what is coming. I saw one of these idiotic this in Benin now. Normally they don't condemn any person that support the palace on Ziba. They started condemning Shaba already over his action. If you check everybody terrorizing Benin today, who have the right to say, the person have an alliance with the palace. What the palace are is what they are always projecting through their behavior and attitude. I saw one boy yesterday, only changing name. Hey, transhumanism of 1 year. I saw he was shouting. Any person of people now, your days are numbered. Maybe by January, if no more can do your way before. I read the boss saw you know. I saw the appearance on your man. It's not normal again. They don't care. They don't even know what is coming. When I'm on a senana, people still feel wearing on you. That anybody can see run 30 years more. We are where to go. We are where to go. People like you are alone. They are human being like you. Only one track on Nigeria move with it. Why am I waiting all the track in Nigeria? Did you see that the whatever affect civilians? They launch their target. Our launch. They know where they are. They have the map with them. Why you want to you have a God who does not care about you. You have a king who does not care about you, but is a God. Now, if your king is a God with his negligence, now what are you supposed to call Donald Trump? If your king is a second God, then what position are you supposed to not place Donald Trump? When the king that name is not made for him. It's supposed to be addressed as Segundo Diablo. Go and look for the meaning. Segundo Diablo. That's how your reign was supposed to be addressed. Not God. There's nothing God there. Not God in anything. Now, what are we going to call Donald Trump? Who does not sleep nor slumber? All the time he's awake. Calculating the next thing. Imagine focusing attention on Venezuela. Focusing attention on Somalia. Focusing attention on South Sudan. How are we going to liberate these people? And also fighting the domestic terrorism all over the world. Not Kanwaro. Only where they see you people is when you want to do a road show. There's something with the society. Because they make you not to think rightly. Because I think rightly, like me, you should know where the world is in a very big mess. You should know it. Now you are not knowing. Because why? It doesn't reason right. You are like a moron. Or maybe my dokodi. That's who you are made it to be. If not by now, you should hold all your leaders accountable. And Nigeria, your kids and everybody should be ashamed that what you couldn't do for your children is what other leaders are doing for you. Imagine you have a girlfriend. For example, this very December. You didn't even do anything with your hand reach. It's okay, at least to show sign, say you're concerned. Oh, my babe, don't worry now. The way things be. Don't worry next time. Or I will make it up to you next time. At all. Then another man came and give your wife, at least your girlfriend, something. If that your girlfriend is in the bush, you know where we went time in there. At least I didn't work. You go where we will show work and you go and go and you would have do. But I worry. When the condition here, you didn't do about it. That's the same thing your kings and queens are doing. You think where calling somebody a king is just an entitlement to take, then we have here. It's a responsibility. As you know, America and the world power, one of the first countries in the world. That's why Donald Trump is displaying it to everyone. He pays him when you see people cry. Are they still having attack in America? Yes, they do have attack in America. Sponsored by the same D0WN. But anytime something happens, they must bring those people to book. And they know they use the place, say, like Antifa, MS Tingan, where the midget belong, through frequency. He have labeled them domestic terrorism. Antifa is no longer Antifa used to know before. All the Black Lives Matter, he have labeled them, he sweep all of them away. He said all federal buildings that they have, all these Antifa, the red, their flag and the red, he tell them to wipe all of them away. Tell them to wipe all of them away. And in an army, you worry, no man banning, that everybody see you now. Your father will be seen supporting one Delhi politician. I can't wait by now. As your ancestors bring this very governor, at least the people now should be happy. Because the righteous person is already now in power. As it was created that Proverbs 29 verse 2. He said, when the righteous rule, the people they rejoice. When the wicked rule, the people they mock. That is to say, your ancestors, in collaboration with you, brought him a wicked leader to come and govern your people. The worst government Edo State have ever had. Since he became Edo State from Bendel, it's Modokpewolo. Freedom of speech is being taken off from the people. The powerful right now, they are collabo to make sure they protect the government. They don't talk to them. Thank God, he man neutralize it. We are the neutralizer. Am I tough? One or two persons may be afraid to talk to you who don't really know the mission and the vision about this very place. That all this nonsense you are seeing going to be gone. Bring it on. Bring it on. The book that we now come and where you think I see you. Where the trend today? When the GMO finish, no, tell me where you keep your trend. Okay, well, God say me. Okay, you use a sharp object pass me. Men on the last say two when all of them is sharp object. Yeah, the upper you are it's self-defense, you know. I will not be charged for criminality, but I'm your boy, you'll be charged because it's not part of your tusu. Are you stupid? Or but we pronounce it here. And it begin to happen. These are the women they play. I don't come in there, I can't do anyhow. I heard that somebody were telling me he's doing from all man of me monetization with my boba, no so home. All man of me monetization with my boba, I do alien, no so home. You think I'm doing what I'm doing for fame's sake? I'm doing it for the liberation of mankind because we're the meaning of humanity. We're what it takes for you to be alive. Your society is good. Then whatever banana you don't even care. They tell you the bomb, they take GMO food raw. That's why most of you were zombie. Even when I told you categorically, you will be back when the investigation have gone on. And when I invited King Weber, now you are not a complicit, you are not a terrorist sympathizer. What have you been doing about it? Let everyone assume that they want to spearhead that very summon. If you are not part of it, that's the book of Matthew 7 verse 20. He said, by their fruit you shall know them, or you will know them. Now, if your father really wants people's life in Nigeria to be good, he was only going to Abuja to meet Tinubu. Please, give me a dough. Give him a dough to do what? Still no transformation. Still the insecurity have increased. Give me a dough. The taxpayer money of Obaseki used to create the security outfit in Edo. Billions and billions of naira. Everything wasted. Everything wasted. Now, how do you call such a person that he met well for the state? Another person from a different continent, a different ancestors, is not telling your king. Why are you not taking care of your people? Then you say we shouldn't insult him. Or should I say we will not be king when on board? You die replacement of your king before he faces charges. So shall it be. You will die replacement of him. King Uzziah need to die for Isaiah to see the glory of God. It's in Isaiah chapter 6 verse 1. Because Uzziah was a stumbling block. In the time of Isaiah, it's still, anytime help want to come, everybody will say, King Uzziah is there now to protect them. Not knowing where King Uzziah was doing, or your Mugwe. Just the same way your king is doing that. Everybody will see King is there now. The oldest kingdom in the world. Adama is an ambassador. For that simple reason, he will protect them. But we have no option than to cry. We begin to feel the cloud. And a message got to President Donald J. Trump that were transmitted by Yemidu, conveyed by the women. They presented the matter to him. You need to act on time because our children are in perpetual bondage from what you let Pharaoh in Edo State. That's why I don't have some reason in that. If not for him, we are gone. Imagine Fulanization is coming. Nobody cares. You see Fulani using Dangote trailer to trip it to Edo State. The government will not speak anything. Nobody speaks anything. Because they have already sold up to your hair. They sold you out already. If your king is not complicit, if not complicit, what is he be doing about it? Because I'm not complicit, that's why I speak about it. Donald Trump is not complicit, that's why I speak about it. How many of you, or you got here so but when they do it in Wasu, okay, this oil money benefited me since I created the state. You don't even have the machine that drink the oil. How much is a barrel of oil you don't know? But yeah, he move warrior from all these user content creators. I do so narrative in it, and I saw them go Libya. Now so now Donald Trump go Libya. Uduhume was not part of the Libyans. Uduhume was one of the people. Nobody said Muammar Gaddafi or Mawu. They rescued him. Muammar Gaddafi Mawu. I saw them one day on the frequency with John F. Kennedy. They rescued him. Muammar Gaddafi was rescued. Did that make myself clear? While we were working in this very struggle. Oh, yeah, we content creating. Oh, yeah, about us. Oh, yeah, about us. I have been again. But my mom go let you work anything because you are going to hear more, and disaster is going to follow you. I will soon place the picture and we'll get the face. But I don't know say he knows. I don't know why they compare me with Duna. Say, but frequency man, but that okay. I'm in a human form. Why won't they really that war by Donald Trump? He's a table shaker. Benjamin Netanyahu, Xi Jinping, Putin, Vladimir Putin, John Huahun, up to the ex-president of Brazil, when they ran the election some years ago by Lula Silva, Bolsonaro. You pay homage. You are going to be seen soon. He's the king of the world because of the mindset that he has. You think we should leave this world for you like this? Why control? Table shaker. Why she go? Why Shiku? The life of the people, the life of your children abroad, only my cousin over. You have a country that says you have no control. There are some coming for here, They so what all you all know. They know where you. All of them now know that they are now beginning to be irrelevant. Even not because Nigeria is bad, they're not telling why. Okay, is anybody ready in Europe here now? Okay, one person for Europe, you come to salute them. Because the system is fine. They so worried do not want the system to be good. So what I want to be one of the person at the work, okay, I'm a president now. He start giving order. He's still going to remain the same. Now you post, if we post a post, don't let anybody to use your head. Go and think on your own. This thing that this man is bringing, or this very thing is helping us to fight. How is it useful to you? Go and think it yourself. Not because you are following one. Don't even take my word for it. My own, I'm doing presentation. You make you for say no. Look at the kind of freedom we want now. No freedom for today. You arrest this Yahoo boy. Then the one in Ugbo cannot arrest them. We want the whole system to be changed. Transformation of the system. Killing this imperialism. Killing it. The neo-colonialism that is evergreen in our country should be piled and buried. Just the same way they are piling right now in the sub-Sahara states. The UK and France now with the one remove so. Emmanuel Macron is long dead. Macron, most of your world leaders, they are gone. But the agenda remains. We are going to fight it by ourselves. Gradually, anyone we remove today, we remove it tomorrow. That's why you have to plan out how you can be able to remove all this Fulani from your bushes. Because they are not coming to Ronigwe. Ronigwe people should cooperate together. Forget about selling out yourselves and make sure the society is fine. Because now the head they deal with so. Now the head they deal with so. Now they are not in Nigeria. How about they do now? They never want it to come. They know that once Donald Trump starts, it will affect their palace soon. And I'm a forensic machine real. They don't shake now. What about forensic machine? You are going to be clotted with shit. Forensic machine going to show how many people they don't buy. Up to today. Maybe for not get sense. That's what they are doing. They also affect you abroad. You think it's a normal thing. In life now where it is now, it doesn't reason well. How can somebody want to come and help you to kill a snake in your house? Who will never you don't open door, the snake will by itself come out. That's what all these hungry activists are doing. They only want to be in the forefront relevant. What can you do? What can you do? Ibrahim Traoré right now, they sweat. Terrorists is still attacking some part of Burkina Faso as we speak. Recently, allegedly, they say Burkina Faso, they lose almost about 200 armies. You get one village like that where terrorists don't take over before. They were trying to use ground to go and attack them. Because once your people did there, the terrorists run enter inside cities. You don't feel all the bomb civilians, they bomb the city. They wanted to do it a grand work. They lost on certain armies. 200. You think war is easy? Then you don't want to use your mind to mount your Ogyomba. If you come here, Ogyomba, the state is good. Fine. Go and fix up your ass. All this is where I be saying, look at how you can be able to cause solution to protect yourself. Because war, no, they know Ogyomba, no, they know Osioba. That's one thing people don't know. And your problem in Europe. Most of money every boy. Most of money complete. Most of money in Nigeria. Why problem we? Donald Trump for a problem you. If you are not a terrorist sympathizer, you should be happy at least being able to remove these people. Everybody should celebrate, irrespective of whatever. I don't want to be replying all this for again. Because they are less relevant. Donald Trump is Donald Trump is that Guinea. I won't down on my man. That's why they automatically spoil abroad. These are the same people that fight themselves. You know, because there is law and order in Europe. Somebody will carry now the same doiling or you go give power. They promote fight everywhere. I know you're canal. That was how they bring courtesan to Europe. Do you know how much Spanish citizens, Spanish government has spent to crumble courtesan in Spain? The whole Europe, they calculate money for you. They use to put a dual alien to where they belong. It's a huge amount, a huge sum of money. They're also here right now, trying to make sure here is toxic. That's what they know how to do, because they are senseless. You have a single God cannot help you, say useless God. Like what the Bible says, say they have and they cannot see. They have and they cannot touch. That was how the Bible condemns a graven image. Instead of people to wake up and say, okay, now what must I do with my life? Since last night now, everybody doing political correctness, trying to rush sovereignty. Nigeria is sovereign nation on its own. Nigeria is even expired. Donald Trump had the right to come without even telling anybody. The amalgamation of government was signed for 100 years. Okay, somebody signed a 100-year treaty for suffering with you. Or you expire, you can't. Go and look at UK. UK is gone. UK is gone. Again, where this man is the one superseding a lot of things right now. It might be too late. You think it's as before. They are just waiting for everybody to be aware, so that when a lot of things happen, you don't start questioning tomorrow. When I leave that Simafidon is a dead man already. Only one, maybe a Kirofan, maybe might be in a Kirofan right now, or life support machine. Because a normal human being cannot write some of the things he's writing. A normal human being don't do that. Then they are still doing the shake. Instead of them to be ashamed of themselves. Imagine I have a friend. What I couldn't do for my friend, other person are doing it. And still claiming that you are my best friend. Anytime you ask me for something, I cannot provide it. Then it pass why now. They want us, every one of us, to try to use their father. That was how they were born and created. Who are getting work or work more. Or both that you call racist. Even one missioner. How many of those missiles they launch? The list of them should be about up to about 1 million euros. One confirm the amount. Now you launch it. Ovia no why gbina Donald Trump talk be one runa run pa who don't have importance. Yare promotion here jaloja we iye kiyasi. One look at the problem right now. The same call his wife or we or Dafik Bedoyan. They cannot even a market of publicity they create now. You have created banditry, Iran. You have created stupidity, Iran. That's what they know. They think respect is something you force. You earn it. Donald Trump now, before they post anything, you see millions of likes. Then one activist in Nigeria since 1999. I've been 90 something. That's what we put. Nothing have changed. If I keep on doing something, okay. When I started social media annually. I was, then I later found out that no, this one is going to be a rhetoric. Let me start making proclamation. Then I started making pronouncement. Today I'm getting results. That's why I lay curses here. I'm not permitted to slap anybody on the street, but I can lay curse on you. If you are guilty, it follow you. If you are not guilty and you ask, you are free to go. God always pass money before judgment. Then you think what we are doing is just normal sad. You want to come out, you want to put humanity into suffering. Then tomorrow we're on a dead way. May your daughter mistakenly give you wrong digestion. No more. We have to start again by January. Another war again. About the healthcare sector. I told you guys the other day, here, day first day, I defeated the doctors. I defeated all the activists. Is it not what I've said is happening right now? Because Nigerian government will never fight anything to help. Because the reason why they put them there as a leader is to buy you. None of them were made to save you. If I thought they give you food today, it's like when you are training chicken from January to December, by December you buy it. That's what your leaders are doing. That's why anytime attack happens. Have you ever seen federal government of Nigeria? Anything that happened in Benue, happened in Sokoto, happened in Katsina, the federal government convoy or any of them went there to sympathize with the people. But it's not the government of the state, but he's a king. One look at what Mohammed Ben Salman is doing. Is he not a king? Is he not your second way? Is he not second idiot? What is he doing? What is he doing? He now take another person, I don't see you went nowhere, and then see Mafidon. If not because of a reputable person I know, where the Mafidon said. In UK last 2 years here, Mafidon won an award. He must not take anywhere. Or near assassin or weapon. Are the most brilliant persons in the UK. Mafidon, but anywhere carry. And now we're moving on. Ni Mafidon tell we move no. To the Mafidon family I know, they are freedom fighter. We have a mother in Italy today. She's a born freedom fighter. Mafidon is son name of. Even we have money in Agboto. He hear me do him one boto. Better go and cancel that name. Why ignorance no wale yon pack me. Or you that money on back. Mafidon is an Iduma. Mafidon gain over. Mafidon is a free man do. Ni metam we sorry Mafidon. When my ya fe no ma Mafidon family ni atie we mo for your impersonation. What when you buy your Mafidon is an Iduma. You cannot be using an Iduma's name to be fighting their masterpiece. May even collapse on you. We're going that your hand will wither. Continue writing it. That's why my really cost, that's why I have to exempt that very name. I know that family very well. They are very unique. They are freedom fighters from birth. Are very brilliant. All of you can see go it. It's the UK. My freedom family. They won an award. The most brilliant people. We are winner. Because what money beka ne gwania ya we sacrifice. Work be anwoku. May all the terrorists near launch attack against Ernest. Or tiwe mo iti Mafidon yo. We Mafidon to gbere ni no. How can you be using such a reputable Iduma anywhere do ya we shenanigan? Ndiari we ba mapa. I am not a freedom fighter man. Here where we matter. Ima agbo egwa wa ni. Ima agbo you are going to hang getting go wa. Bena abo you will be queen. Okay, as a ban. Who are working, no? Because they are going to be tough for crime against humanity. Hey, me take here. Am I useless to be your bad friend? Am I a need computer to be your bad friend? Am I a slave to be your bad friend? You think you are writing one bad thing? When I watch me enemy Donald Trump, he why me? I want to show even the Donald Trump. The two mejamas you are enemy go the surrey. I see me way my bonnet. Yes, so here enemy go the surrey. Number one enemy of your country. Donald Trump. The better people in this very world are enemy to your king. We will not allow such a nuisance to be a part of our struggle. For what? Or because it cares for you people too much. Nonsense. Before we go, very maybe anti-vast. Everywhere you are vaccine. That anything, no matter what, they are bringing all of them down. Humanity should flourish. It's not about you guys here. It's all about we as a people that have our brain set out of our head. Well, all need to exist. Nonsense. Bring it on. Should I give you my location? My location was Bobualo. We follow to the street, we follow to the street. Just the same way WrestleMania and Bossa. Only they made for each other. The man we made, die. Una just bring one per more, don't made for each other small. Do man and knock. Nonsense. Umagre no sunu. You come from the that Pope Francis. Maybe this you will not count my word. Go and ask some other persons who will be following me. When I have Pope Francis, they were sentenced to crime against humanity. Very second idiot who are now. If he really a normal human being, what has he been doing about insecurity? that a white man will not come to come and rescue you, the king away. And what is the effectiveness of it? You don't know the meaning of a king. You don't know the meaning of a king. Maybe you are a father. Your duty to your children, also the king, duty is supposed to be to the people, irrespective. Whether you have money or not, or what my rule of your rock, at least if you cannot, maybe financially it's not strong, but they can also mobilize with the little resources in our. I go back see the group in Noah form. What are they doing? Is it not to suppress the people that speak against the useless palace? Is that what they are doing? Tell me one importance of any of these chiefs and all of them you guys created. Here when they are on the threat, why might they execute a threat? Just tell me now, who are they so and so place? Give me all the question and where are they? Don't go let them over. Where the location where they make within this Europe. They may go where they don't want to let them over again with you. You cannot bog away. You might well soon me. You are powerful. If I permitted to fight any of you on the ground, it might your boy because most of you are out there. I will do talking I do it. In a way, more brigade end there to an end. Am I not doing it? What have you been able to do to me? No, but why get you now? What you are so? If you have a bono. There are soldiers, spiritual me watching. Bring it on. Sakmana one and they have you. I tell you Donald Trump, or do I tell you they are just like him? I bet Donald Trump is the savior of the world. Tell me the importance of your dubious palace to humanity. But I ugbe, there but not ten way. You might not come if you don't can go. What are you doing there? Is it my freedom? Is it Lebino? All the now the real mafidon is an edu man. The real mafidon. Baby, you are a genia. And I'm a corner. And the money no mafidon we no ye na. We have to we magale fidon. I wanna be here go.
A new thing don't promise say he must bring the palace of the Benin down. Enough is enough. Una when they label everybody Uyomba. This one not good though. What has the palace really done? Wetin we don't achieve for that palace? Make una they talk the truth. Make una leave sentiments aside. Wetin una don't really gain from that palace? Make una talk am. Nothing, my people. Nothing. If you label anybody Oyomba, you can't they pay now, can't they cry? No. Because the Oba not they feed anybody. Because the Oba not even they pay anybody as strength. Sure now they get. Una when they bring panuti picture, they saga and say that Oyomba. I hope una don't hear the message when he passed to una. He not they do all these things for content or make it go viral. No. He they spill the facts. He they talk your own truth. Enough is enough. What we don't achieve, what we don't gain, what the palace don't do. So we all go back and say yes, we want to worship the Oba of Benin. As he talked before, he aimed not to bring the palace down. Time they come, they go scatter that palace. Nothing they happen according to Ramo. I beg, if na your first time of coming across my YouTube, make una subscribe. D0WN TV.